Hi guys, welcome to our live show. This is Mia from Xingyi Polishing Machine Company, and today our topic is a family style of floor grinders can help you do all the floorings. Since last time we shared our 820 RC floor grinders to our clients, they all give us good comments and they are asking us to produce a smaller one with smaller working wise. So now here it is, our 680 RC floor grinder. If you are interested in more of our products, you can click the website on this paper and to check more details. Yes, just put your comment down below in our live room. Then you may have the opportunity to get the free gifts. So,
if any comment about our live stream or our products, welcome to put down on our offshore account. Thank you.
Yes, for the free gifts, please take a look at this. Everybody. Yes, take a look at this.
Here have our company logo.
Yes, everybody knows Chinese Kung Fu, right? So that's why we choose this unique name, Kung Fu, as our name of these grind tools. So if you put the comments down below, we will choose one lucky person or two lucky person. Then you might get the free gifts like our 2T or 4T for 30 grades. Everyone, maybe you might get 12 pieces for free. The freight fees is not included, but if you place an order now or today, then we will reimburse you the freight money double back to you. So now let's move your fingers.
This is the 40 metal pads. They have 4 segments. Also very good for the concrete grinding, for the leveling concrete. This is also one of the gifts you can get if you send us some comments for the products or for the live stream. You will have chance to get it.
Okay, thank you, Maggie. Yesterday, our host Anna and Helen passed here. Okay? Yes. So now, guys, take a look at here. This one. Yes. Please take a look here. This is one of the components of our mist system, and later we can show you how to use the button so that the water can go through here. So actually, the advantage of the misting system, it's more powerful and actually it's more efficient. Compares to you pour the water directly, because this misting system, it can also pour the grounding adhesives and the grounding tools, so that when the grounding tools grounding the floor, it can be more efficient and make the floor more evenly. And here, take a look at this too. It looks like the 2 eyes of the machine, right, Maggie?
Yes.
Yes, actually,
nice.
Yes. Actually, this too is the LED lights of the 680 RC. And sometimes maybe our workers or our clients, they cannot finish the project on time. So sometimes they want their workers to work overnight or like overtime, right? So during the night, yes, working hard. Yeah. Okay, so sometimes maybe in the night they also need to do a lot of work. So they can turn on these 2 LED lights and then they can work in the evening. Yes. So now let's move to the next part. This one is our motor. This one.
Okay, now let us
This one is our motor, and Do you know the horsepower, how much it is? The horsepower is 11 kilowatt, and for the motor power, and for the horsepower it is 15 horsepower for the motor. And our motor is very special because this is the permanent magnet motor. So this one has the high vision speed control, right, Maggie?
Yes.
Yes. So sometimes when you are using this machine to grinding, but maybe sometimes you want to lowering or you want to stop the rotating speed, then you can just press the button. It almost will stop or lower the speed without any delay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so everybody already knows the motor power of this machine. And now we can move to the next part here. As we can take a near look at this part. Yeah, this part is big, right? As we mentioned before, we have the mist system. So this one is also called water tank. People may wonder how many waters inside we can include. So here we can tell you the answer. This water tank is 20 liters. Okay, so it is with a huge amount of water inside, so that when you use the wet grinding, it can help you work more efficient. And also it is friendly to our environment, because sometimes you can see the wind is very blowing, so sometimes the dust will blow everywhere. So use the wet grinding is environment friendly. Okay. And okay, we can also move to the next part of this panel.
Okay.
Yes, Maggie, take a look here. As we can see from the screen of this panel,
It's intelligent.
yes, yes, so you can see this one. Guess how big it is?
Looks like it's 7-inch, right?
Wow, you're very professional. Okay,
Thank
yes,
you.
this is the HMI system, and it's 7 inches. We can take a look at the screen, and this displays the rounds per minute and the total working hours in the middle, TOT. Yeah, you can see here.
Okay.
Yes, and also the working speed here, like how many meters per minute. Yes, and down below here is the voltage. And our machine, we can provide two kinds, which is the 220 voltage and also the 380 voltage.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And take a look down here. F1 from F8. We can introduce you briefly. Firstly, let's take a press. Yes. This F1 is the home page. Okay. So you can see this three main data here, and press F2. Yeah, you can see the parameters here. Yes, it's the technical parameters such as the voltage and the temperature, rotating speed, and this represents three kinds of motors. The first one is the grinding motors. The middle one is the left working motors, and the right one is the right working motors. So all the information is on the above.
It's great.
Yes. So yes, if as long as you can read, you can know everything here.
Very clear.
Yes. So let's press F3. Yes, when you press F3, you can see the remaining maintenance time here. Here we can see that's a long time, many hours, right? Almost 1,000 hours. So it says if you take a long press for 3 seconds, you already confirm the maintenance. Okay.
Okay.
So next one is F4. Let's check out what it includes.
So here you can see the
Operation video. Yeah.
the video and the menu. E-menu also have in the machine, right?
Yes, yes.
Wow, it's
Yes,
crazy.
just scan the code. Yes, it's very technologic.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move to F4.
Okay.
Okay. And when you press F4, there will have the description of the what error you are met. Yes. So after you find what mirror here, you can also fix the problem according to the description.
Yeah, it's good. It can faster to solve the problem.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Let's move to F5. Okay. And when we press F5, we can see there is settings. So you can set your language into Chinese or English or like Spanish, any other language you want.
It's
yes. Good. Okay. Okay. Then we move to the next button. Okay, let's move to actually F6 presents the LED lights.
Okay.
So when you press this, the LED lights will go shining.
Oh,
okay.
Good. So usually used in nighttime.
Yes, nighttime working.
Okay.
Okay. Then we move to the F7. This one it represents the misting system. So when you press this one, the misting system down below, it will start to pouring the water so that it will also cool our ground tools. And here the F8 is a lock. Okay, so you can put the password inside anything.
Wow, this one is very good for the reseller.
Yes.
Also can expand the business for rent, right?
Yes, yes, sure.
It's good. So I can lock it if the buyer don't pay money.
Yes, for the security, you're right, Maggie.
Good idea.
Okay, yes. And here is just an emergency button, and here you can rotate the direction of the rotating tools. And this one you can see here is a rattle and there is a rabbit, right? So
Yeah.
yes, so that means you can adjust walking speed of the ground tools from the rotating speed from slower to faster.
Okay.
Okay.
Instant speed is good for the grinding and polishing to ensure the results, right?
Yes, sure. So yeah, according to the floor you are using and according to the effect you are noticing, you can adjust the speed anytime.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's good. I see you have the logo.
Yes, Xingyi.
I think I know. It's me.
Yes.
If I want to use my company logo, is it okay?
Yes, we can ask our technician to replace.
Oh, it's
Okay,
good.
that's very technical problem.
It's okay.
Okay, and we can move to the next part of it. Maggie, we already noticed that there has 2 additional weights here, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, do you want to know how many kilograms of it?
Let me guess.
Okay, yeah.
It's around 27.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my God, you really...
I'm smart, right?
Yes. You're really a professional sales. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So now maybe someone will think it's too heavy. Maybe we cannot tilt up the additional weights. So now we will try to do it ourselves, Maggie. Okay?
Yeah, we try. Even a girl can swift it easier. Here you see, this is the large size air spring. We call it air spring. It can make it, you see, very easier. One hand
Yes, very
can
easy.
move it easy, right?
Yes, it's just like a piece of cake for you.
Yeah.
Okay, as Maggie mentioned, these additional weights have 3 phases. Like you can put it in the front, in the middle, and in the back. In the front, it will add more pressure to the machine so that it will grind the floor more heavily. And also, when you put it back, it will convenient for the machine's transportation. Okay, Maggie. So I think we did a good job here, right? Because it's very easy for us to carry this. Okay, so
I love this time.
okay.
Enjoy this time.
You enjoy this time? You can do it more times. Okay. Okay. We can move to our next part. And before we use this panel, right? Actually, this panel, it can be also swift to 3 phases, right?
Oh.
Like in the front, it also will add pressure to this machine, and so that this will grind the floor more heavily. So we will try to do it now. Maggie, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys, as you can see, me and Maggie, we just swift this panel to the back.
Yes.
So now the surface looks smaller, right?
Yes.
Yes. So when you want to move this machine to the other space, or you want to move this machine into a box for packaging or transportation, it's more easier and more convenient,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yes. And the second one, we can move to the flat. When you move to the flat, it is convenient for the workers to use the hand-pushed model. When you want to do it yourself, you want to feel the force from the ground or the floor, or you want to feel what it looks like when you use the manual pushed mode. So it is also a correct angle for the human beings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because our machine have 2 working modes. One is the remote control, and the second one is the manual. When the remote control without the no battery, or the workers want to feel the feedback from the floor, so you can use the manual type, and you can use this position. It's good to operate.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Maggie, as you mentioned before, we have 2 modes, right?
Yes.
The manual push model and the remote control mode. So when we want to use the remote control, we don't want to push it ourselves. We can also put the panel in the front so that it will add pressure to the ground and it will grind the floor more heavily.
Yeah, then the machine, when you use the remote control function, the machine will more close to the wall to operate the machine.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the introduction.
So we
And here, look at this lever. Take a near look here. Guys, yes, this one, we can put this. It's like have different angle, like 360 angles. You can choose any angles you want, so that when we use the manual pushed mode, you can just adjust the angle you want, so that it can beneficial for your work. Okay, especially for me, I think when it's flat, it's more convenient for me. Okay.
And for me, maybe we need lower.
Okay. And actually, we already mentioned the most important function of this machine, right? It's remote control. So where is our controller, Maggie?
Controller, yeah. We're here.
Okay. Okay, guys, take a look at this controller. we will have a brief introduction for this controller. And as you can see, there is a big logo here, right? It's our company brand, Xingyi. Guys, you can see here has a sign P here. So this means parking. So when you press the P button here, the machine will stop. Okay, and here you can see, you can read from the controller, this is the motor speed. So when the machine is working, you can adjust the motor speed, so that it can, according to different surface or different floor condition, you can grind the floor more efficient. Secondly is the working speed. So sometimes maybe you want the machine to go faster, and sometimes you want the machine go a little bit slower. So you can also adjust working speed here. So the third part is here. This is the button for adjust a little bit direction. Sometimes when the machine is working, the amplitude maybe will go to a different deviation. So when the deviation appears, you can press this button so that the direction will go straight. Okay, and please see the buttons down below here. You can see this one is like raining, right, Maggie?
Yeah.
Yes. So I guess it's about our misting system. So when you press this button, our misting system, it will start pouring water. And so when you choose the wet grinding mode, the water will pour out, and it will also cool our diamond tools. Yes, so that the diamond tools will help us grind the floor more evenly. And here you can see the next button. It has a sign here. It's called positive and reversal. So that means you can adjust the different direction of your grind disc. So, like you want the disc to go a positive direction, or you want to a reversal direction, it will all show here. Okay, the next one, Maggie, guess what's this look like?
A time?
Yes, that's correct. So that means the unique function of this machine and this controller. That means you can use the machine to have a memory grinding. It's like you set 2 points and then 1 pass. So then the machine, it will memorize the pass and the patterns, how it's working. So we don't need to set it again.
It's good.
Yes. So I guess it's like a robot, right? It can memorize itself.
You can relax yourself when do the job, right?
Yes, it's even smarter than me.
Maybe you can take a seat to sit there to do the job.
Yes. And okay, the next one is the speed adjustment. As we all noticed, sometimes the speed deviation maybe will appear. We can also press this button.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, and look the side of this controller. Yes, this one, as we said before, this is a parking one. So when you want to stop the machine, you can press this button. And here, this one is a U-turn. So if you stand in the same direction as the machine, it will, and you press this button, the machine will go like on the right side U-turn. Yes. So in the opposite direction, here has a left side U-turn. So if you press the button of the left side U-turn, the machine will go in the left side and turn it like 180 degrees. Okay, and here you can also see the right side. This one is also the button for the LED lights. So as we mentioned before, if we want to work in the nighttime, we can press this button so that the LED lights in the front and in the back will be lighting. Okay?
And dear Mia, you
Yes.
see the remote control. There are many photos and many
Yes.
words, right?
Yeah.
Very clear. So even a new clients, they will easily to understand
Yes.
all the buttons.
Yes, you're right, Maggie. And as we see from that 7-inch screen before, we have an electric manual, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that handbook we can also connect to the controller. So if you are the first time to use this machine or the controller, you can follow our guidebook. So that you can use this machine easily.
Yeah.
Yes.
And one more point, when we open the remote control and start to do the job, here we'll have a flash. Now the flash is our Xingyi, it's a Xingyi logo. And if you have requirement to do your company a logo to be the flash, you can let us know. We can accept the customized request.
Oh, that's very awesome. So that means if I will open a company for my own, I can put my logo here, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Then everybody
very
know
smart.
you.
Yes, then I will be a professional mode of this one. Okay, thank you, Maggie.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Maggie, guess
Yeah?
what's the next important part of our machine? We cannot open it now, but inside it's our inverter, and the inverter power is also 11 kilowatt and 15 horsepower. And also the inverter is like the brain of our human beings, right? So when something goes wrong in the machine, we can open this electric box and to check what happens inside, and so that the technician and the maintenance, they will fix the problem immediately.
Oh, it's good. It's very helpful for the workers when the machine have some problem in the job site, right?
Yes, Maggie. And also our inverter it has a high precision speed control.
Oh, good.
Yes. And also you can see here we have many buttons. When you connect to the remote control, this flashlight will go blinking. So that means you already connected to the controller. So now you can use the remote control mode. Maybe sometimes even like 100 meters away, you can also use this remote control mode, and you can let this machine to work easily. And the second, this one is for our reserved battery. Maggie, as I mentioned before, this machine, when we transport, we cannot plug in the cable, right?
Yes.
Yes. So how can we guarantee the machine to work?
This machine have the rechargeable battery inside. So
Yes.
even without the power supply, the machine also can work by
Yes.
the rechargeable battery. And without power supply, it can continue work around
20 minutes.
to 20
Yeah.
to 25 minutes. So this time is enough. You transport the machine from place A to place B.
Yes. So guys, as Maggie introduced before, this one is for the recharge for our reserved battery. So if the battery is out of there is no power for our battery, we can plug in here so that they will have power again.
Yes.
Yes. And let's move below here. The right side, this one, when you put the key inside, you can open the electric box. And this one is just for open the power of this machine. And the third one from right to the left, the third one is for the mode transfer. Like from the left, if you turn it in the left, then we will go to the remote control mode. And if you turn right, it will go to the manual push mode. Okay, and here we can see from the small screen, this indicates our battery capacity and also the voltage here. So you can see the number and you will know how much battery it still have. We can read from here, it's still have 100%. So yes, it's enough for our transportation in this machine.
So after you finish a job, one day you better check the capacity of the battery. If not enough, better recharge. And for our machine, the wire we use the CE standard. And the inverter is the brain of one machine. Very important. The motor and the inverter both very important for one machine. So the wire inside of the inverter is organized very well, so it can faster to replace when the machine have some problem. So will easier to help you solve the problem when you met on the job site. So the time is the cost. So the immediately to solve the problem is very important.
Yes, very impressive, Maggie. Thank you for your introduction. Okay, so we already introduced many components here.
Yeah.
And Maggie, I think we can make a conclusion of our machines.
Yeah, we spent much time for all the details.
Yes.
Of friends, now our machine is starting to work. And today we use the PCD, two PCD and one C to remove the epoxy coating. The epoxy thickness is 1 mm to 1.5 mm. And now the left one is the we use the PCD pad. You can see the result. It's by working efficiency. Only one pass, we remove all the epoxy coating. And now from the video you can see clearly for the result of the leveling. As you see, now we already can see the aggregate on the concrete floor. So this machine is heavy duty for the leveling. And the machine is connected with the industrial vacuum cleaner. So you see, even have the high working efficiency, but the environment is without the dust. So it's working eco-friendly to the environment.
让它体现一下一箭掉头，让它弄一箭掉头。
一箭掉头，一箭掉头。Now we are showing the function of one key U-turn.
它是不是像个小艇，像个变成鱼一样？
After you buy this machine, you can also use our PCD pads, or you can also choose our metal diamond 2T pads. Whatever choice you want.
From the dust, you can check the floor because the PCD one is very rough. The floor is very rough, so can have the good adhesive to the new deposit. And now the swing weight is on the back of
千里，我们千里这样飞。我们千里这样飞，介绍一下460飞的情况。
这个吗？
我来一下。
Hello everyone, this is Maggie again. You see here we still have another two models of grinder and industrial vacuum cleaner. These two is partner. Each grinder needs a match one industrial vacuum cleaner. This is the brother model of HTG 680 RC. You guess which model of this? Yeah, it's the HTG 460 RC. It's the HTG 460. This one is the compact type. Its working wise 460 millimeter, and this one can do various of flooring, grinding and polishing. It's 220 voltage, single phase. Yeah, so the amperage is 8.1. So some clients maybe have the requirement for the voltage and the amperage. Amperage needs lower than 10 amperage. So this one is a good choice. And this is the compact one. Also, the design is the industrial type, same with the 680 RC. And here also have the swing weight. This swing weight only have two stages, from the back and the front. It's also very easy to swift. Here is the front to increase the pressure to the grinding heads, then can improve the working efficiency to the job. And here is the back. Yeah, so when when you don't need add the wet to the front, you can put it back. And here we also use the permanent magnet motor. Why we need use this kind of motor? This motor is 2.3 kilowatts. Why we need use this kind of motor? It can provide the stable power supply, so it can make the job will be easier. And here is the water switch. So this machine, you not only can do dry solution, also can do the wet solution. Now, because of thinking about the good to the working environment, so many clients will choose the dry solution. And also some clients want to use the wet solution. Here is the water tank. You can add the water from here. Here is the water outlet. And now let us see the grinding head. You see, even a girl can easily lay down the tilt up this machine. It's very easy, right? And as you see, here is the round grinding plate. Here have the three heads. Each head have 3 pads. So one set pads is 9 pieces. This is the planetary grinder, so it will be better for the leveling, the good results. And here the grinding disc also multi-functional. It can install the different types of pads, not including the Husqvarna HTC and the normal metal pads and the resin pads to do the polishing. Here is the sponge pads we usually use for testing the machine. This is the dust skirt usually for better dust collection for the industrial vehicle trailer. And here is our panel. You see, here have some buttons. This one is the emergency stop. When you have some problem for the machine, you can use this button to stop immediately. Then this one is the start button, and this one is the LED light. This one is to adjust the rotating speed of the motor. And here you can see the data of the voltage, speed, and so on. You can see from this screen. When power supply, you can see here. And you see the list here can adjust the angle to choose the suitable position to operate the machine. Like this position, I feel good to operate the machine. They can adjust here. And when you pack in the machine, we can put here. Then it's compact to short the packing size.
Okay, Maggie, I think you have introduced a lot about our dust collection, right?
Yes.
Okay, so time